Being a first-generation college student is fairly hard. You can't really compare to the other kids out there that have parents that have been to college in the U.S. because their parents can actually help them with the whole process. Coming from an immigrant family, they can't help me with that, and they don't understand what to do. So ELP2 has been kind of like a guide.
ELP2 is a one-on-one mentorship program that's open to high school seniors. And a lot of what the program is focused on is helping those said seniors apply to schools and apply to financial aid. And even though that is the main focus, there is more to the program. The students do spend an entire year with their mentor, and over the course of that year they do develop a special relationship.
So ELP1 is kind of like lessons you need to learn, or like lessons that they teach you about life, such as interviewing, how to come prepared, like all those attributes that make up a good leader. And ELP2 is kind of it's the next process that helps you take you to where you want to go.
I was expecting it to be the same thing as ELP1, which was like getting to know the people in ELP1, like the leaders. But it turns out that it was so much different. It was getting to know your personal mentor. So my expectations for ELP2 was nothing but what I thought in the beginning of the year, what it is now.
I expected to get a lot of help in the college process in general, so writing the essays, going through the application, kind of finding things that I didn't consider colleges will look at, but my mentors helped me, and just getting that overall like experience with writing essays and familiarizing yourselves with all sorts of different applications.
In the college aspect, like for applications, ELP2, well, my mentor was very helpful because I didn't know where to start, so I needed help from the beginning. And then once I started the application process, there was little things like what kind of activities I did in school, or my personal essay, like what did I have to do for that. I guess it was a lot more helpful than me doing it alone, because I wouldn't have known what to do. And so it was very stress-free when it came to mentors helping me with that aspect.
I think it's important for someone to have a mentor because you don't always know everything, and a mentor can act as a guide and as a role model for you.
I think what I enjoyed most about having a mentor, especially one that just graduated, not too long ago, is having someone that's close to your age that you can just talk to about, things that affected you that probably affected them not too long ago. And it's just someone to like relate to your age, because parents and teachers grew up in a different time, in a different generation. They just don't know like the things that us teens go through nowadays, but your mentor does. So they're more there to relate to you and not come from a different perspective.
I guess because they help you a lot. They push you towards what you want to get to. I think without a mentor, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have gotten accepted to college because I wouldn't have tried. So I guess having a mentor is just basically somebody to help you through things, to push you to your future, someone who is going to be there to help you when you need it. And like, it's helpful to have one because they've been through it. They know what they're doing. They've gone through the steps that you're going through now, and so they know how to help you.
When I met my mentor for the first time, I was pretty hesitant to get to know him, but as we met throughout the year and we both shared so many personal stories along the way, we developed a pretty close relationship by the end of it. And I think it was pretty helpful to have someone like him throughout my year, because oftentimes I needed someone to turn to, or I needed someone to answer questions for me, and he was always there. And I think that's someone everyone should look for. It's always really helpful to learn from someone who's been through a lot of what you're going through.
ELP2 helped me realize that I can go to a four-year college, because my plan was only going to a community college and then going from there. But ELP2, my mentors, helped me realize that I can do a four-year college.
One important thing I learned from ELP2 that will probably help me a lot in life is that if I hold information that can help kids out there that might be going through the same thing I went through, why not make an organization that can help them and make their life easier? That's one thing that I really appreciate and really took from ELP2.
When I first met Ellie, she was very bubbly and energetic and didn't really have a direction to put that energy into. And as the sessions progressed, she became a lot more focused on what she needed to do to get into school, to be successful, and achieve her goals. And I'm really excited to see her continue to achieve those goals, further her education, and I'm excited for her future.
This past year I had the privilege to work with three outstanding students, Sergio, Daniel, and Herson. Sergio is one of the most hardworking students I've ever come across. Normally when we meet for ELP2, I only meet for about an hour, like an hour and a half each week, but with Sergio, he wanted to work about 2 to 2.5 hours 2 times a week. He just wanted to make sure he had the best essays possible, and I know with that drive he's going to succeed in anything that he pursues. Daniel's a very charismatic person. Anytime he walks into a room, he can easily get to know everyone. He's a natural leader, and whatever he decides to pursue later in life, I know he'll be successful. Herson is a very smart, intelligent person. I know that even though he doesn't always need the help, he is always actively reaching out, trying to get as much information as he can. And I have no worries that he will find something and he will be successful as well.
I plan on attending James Madison University. I plan on majoring in business with a minor in psychology.
I will be attending Virginia Tech and I will be majoring in computer engineering.
I'll be attending Old Dominion University and I will be majoring in civil engineering.
I will be attending Johnson & Wales University in Charlotte, and I will be majoring in corporate accounting and financial analysis.